Before we get into today's chat, quick one. If you're not 100% sure how your HR is really holding up, take our free HR health check. It's short, jargon-free, and gives you a clear score on what's working and what needs a bit of love. And if you do it before 1st April 2026, you'll get a bonus 7-pillar strategy on a page, tailored to help you manage HR brilliantly for the year ahead. Just head to kateunderwoodhr.co.uk/HR-health-check the link in the show notes. Picture this. It's Tuesday, the 4th of March 2025. Small logistics office in Portsmouth. Phones ringing, vans late, costs rising. Everyone's a bit on edge. Jasmine steps in, eyes tired, determined. I pivot my chair.
Kate, I've had an offer. £2 an hour more. If you can match it, I'll stay.
I'm thinking that'd make her the third picker we could lose this week. What is going on?
Just bump her now. We don't want to lose another key member. We'll sort the rest later.
Quick raise or slow wildfire? Hi, Kate. Same role as Jasmine. Why is she on more than me?
Handing in my notice. Feels like favourites.
Here's the heart of it. Does paying one person more keep stability or spark resentment and turnover? Which one will cost us most? Hello, you lovely lot. I'm Kate. This is Buzzing About HR. Today, fair pay or favoritism, counter offers and quick pay bumps, smart retention or slow burn chaos, plain English, UK law only. If you've got a live case, get help early. Let's get practical. Kettle on. Cake optional, for morale, not policy. Part 1, setting the scene. Across small businesses right now, margins are tight. International Women's Day is this weekend. Fair pay is in the air. And on LinkedIn. Everywhere. National living wage goes up next month. Your lower bands will shift. Good people are getting offers. Managers feel cornered. The fastest lever is pay, but pay the squeaky wheel has a cost. Counter offers aren't evil. Unmanaged counter offers become patterns. Patterns become perceived unfairness. Perceived unfairness becomes churn or claims. And that, my friends, is how your diary gets eaten alive. Part 2. Benefits versus headaches. Handle pay well and you get retention with fairness and trust. Clarity, a playbook, not panic. Defensibility if challenged. Budget control. Fewer ad hoc bumps. Wing it and you get the favourites narrative. Equal pay risk if gaps skew by sex. Turnover spirals after one counter offer. Cost creep. Bands bent out of shape. It's like spaghetti, but less tasty. Part 3. The legal lowdown. Legal in one cup of tea. Equal pay basics. Men and women must get equal pay for equal work. That means like work, work rated equivalent, or work of equal value. Every contract has a sex equality clause baked in. If you pay differently, you need a material factor. That isn't sex. If the difference indirectly disadvantages one sex, you'll need objective justification. Time limits exist. Tribunal equal pay claims, usually 6 months, from leaving. Civil claims can run for years. Don't sit on problems. Fix what you can now. This week's context matters. IWD is days away. Expect fairness questions. National living wage rises next month. Pressure is coming for lower bands. Plan. Don't panic. T, then plan. 2 touchstones, 1 line each. Asda v Brierley, store staff could compare to depot staff. Comparators aren't always in the same building. Samira Ahmed v BBC, equal work needs equal pay. Market isn't a magic wand without evidence. Common traps, market rate as your only reason, weak if unproven, or if it bakes in bias. We're under 250, so we're fine. Reporting might not apply. Equal pay law still does. Part 4. Step-by-step process. Walkthrough, pay rise decision flow. Use this when someone asks for a raise or flashes an offer. Pause, no knee-jerk yes. Thank them, promise a quick review, check the floor. Are they at or above next month's legal minimums? Fix compliance first. Define the ask. Is this a retention counter-offer? A market adjustment for the role? Progression? A temporary responsibility allowance? Find comparators. Same role, same band, ideally same site. Note pay, service, skills, performance. Scan for risk. Would a rise create or widen a sex-based gap? If yes, consider a band review, not a one-off bump. Pick the right mechanism. Retention bonus. Time-bound. Market adjustment. Applies to all in role. Progression increase. Against a framework. Responsibility allowance. Temporary duties. Write a short business case. Why now? Which mechanism? Cost versus turnover risk. Fit with your framework. Decide consistently. Apply the same tests as last month. If you diverge, write down why. Communicate clearly. To the employee, decision, reason, review date. To managers, the principle behind it. Document and diarise. File comparators and sign off. Set a review point, 3 to 6 months. Zoom out quarterly, run a quick fairness check by role or band. If you fix one, fix the pattern. Golden threads. Fairness, consistency, transparent criteria, and solid material factor thinking when differences remain. Also, breathe. Then document. Part 5. Mythbuster Parade. Myth, equal pay only applies if jobs are identical. Truth, it also covers equivalent and equal value work. Myth, we're tiny, the law won't look at us. Truth, reporting is for big employers. The law covers everyone. Myth, market rate always wins. Truth, not if it bakes in bias. Or you can't evidence it. Prove it or lose it. Myth, a quick counteroffer is cheaper. Truth, it can be the most expensive move if it triggers churn or claims. Myth, we'll keep it secret. Truth, pay secrecy rarely holds. Plan for daylight. If you'd be proud to explain it out loud, you're on safer ground. Part 6. Mini dramas, 3 tiny scenes, then fixes. The counter-offer spiral. Manager. We matched her offer. She's staying. Colleague. So I must threaten to leave to be valued. Fix. Set rules. Retention payments are rare and time-bound. If the roll rate moved, adjust the band. And all incumbents, not just the squeaky wheel. Document the logic. Explain the principle. Same role, same range is a very useful sentence. The market rate fig leaf. Director. Engineers are scarce. That's why the men earn more. Not a defence if it disadvantages women and isn't backed by evidence. Fix, use objective factors. Proven scarcity, skills, responsibilities. Test for indirect bias. If a factor hits one sex more, you need objective justification. Unexplained gaps erode trust and mental health. The band bender. Owner. Let's bump just this one person. Quietly. Finance. Then 3 more will ask tomorrow. Fix. If the roll rate moved, move the band. And bring others along. Announce the rationale in plain English. Consistency beats secrecy. Whispers cost more than clarity. Part 7. Practical takeaways. 5 quick actions. Map roles into bands with ranges. Log comparators before any increase. Choose the right tool. Retention, market, progression, allowance. Review patterns quarterly for equal pay risk. Explain decisions clearly in writing. If you can't explain it to a new starter in 1 minute, rethink it. And yes, a slice of cake can help the meeting, not the pay gap. Part 8. Listener, Q&A, 7 quick questions, straight answers. Question 1. One-off raise to keep someone and leave others as is? Answer: you can, but check comparators. If it creates a sex-based gap without a strong objective reason, you're at risk. Write down your material factor. Question 2. Do comparators have to be in the same building? Answer: not always. With common terms across sites, comparisons can reach further. Think Asda v Briley. Question 3. Do we need formal job evaluation? Answer: not mandatory. A simple banding or light job evaluation grid makes consistency easier and cheaper than a claim. Question 4. Is market scarcity enough to defend a difference? Answer: maybe, if it's real, evidenced, and not indirectly discriminatory without justification. Keep your evidence, review it regularly. Question 5. How long to bring an equal pay claim? Answer: tribunal, usually 6 months from leaving. Civil claims, years. Don't wait to fix gaps. Question 6. We already pay national living wage. Anything else to do? Answer: yes. Plan the April rise. Adjust bands so the uplift doesn't squash lower grades, and create new fairness issues. Question 7. Should we publish all pay? Answer: you don't have to. But clearer ranges and criteria. Reduce suspicion and make conversations easier. Think salary bands and Victoria Sponge. Everyone knows what's on the table. Outro and call to action. Back to that opening scene. We saved Jasmine with a quick raise. Then we spent the week handling resentment and resignations. Pay decisions are well-being decisions. Fairness protects performance and people. What's cheaper for your business? A fair structure that stands up to daylight, or firefighting departures and rebuilding teams? Grab my free one-page. Pay rise decision flow. Link in the show notes. Share this with your busiest manager. I'm Kate. This is Buzzing About HR, Kettle On, Standards Up. See you next time. That's it for today. But if you fancy a bit of friendly HR advice in your inbox with zero waffle, come and join our newsletter. We send out bite-sized tips, plain English updates, and handy things you'll actually use. No spam, no fluff. You can sign up at kateunderwoodhr.co.uk/newsletter-sign up, or just hit the link in the show